Hello and welcome to Titanium Taurus Tarot, and today I'll be doing a reading for Leos, okay? So this is going to be for any planet or star you have in your chart under Leo. If you do, great. If you don't, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out, okay? And if you are a cross watcher, I welcome you with open arms, because heaven knows I was a cross watcher for many videos myself, so I get you and I got you. Now, the way I work is that I first pull cards from the Left Valentine Fairy Tarot deck, then I clarify those with Brian Fowler's Fairy Oracle, and if I need any further clarification, I use Sylvia Netzer's Mirror Truth Lenormand deck, okay? Now, so we all have an intuition, it's key that we learn how to use it, so check out the video I post on Monday for that. And if a reading is like a snapshot of the possible future that might arise if you continue doing what you've been doing up to this point. If you don't like the ending of a reading, change what you're doing. It's as simple as that. Or change the reader, whichever. Whichever you like. Now, with that being said, my gorgeous Leos, let's get into your cards. I myself am a Leo rising, so I'm interested to see what's coming up. Hey. No. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Oh, you got the King of Winter in the upright. Okay. Alrighty, please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Leos. And you got the World pointing towards the left. Aha. We are the champions, my friends, and we'll keep on fighting till the end. We are the champions, we are the champions, rules are for losers, and we are the champions of the world. The world! Yes, we are the champions of the world. No wonder I had to sing that song that far. By the way, that was from Queen. Yes. We are the champions. We are the champions. Rules are for losers. 'Cause we are the champions of the world. Emotionally speaking. That is funny. Nay, I put you back. You need to flip. Okay. Just. So, too many. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Leos. Too many. Please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share what's coming for the coming week. The Nine of Autumn. Interesting. We are the winners. With balance at the bottom of the deck. Balance as in temperance, in this case. Sagittarius card. Okay. So, please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Leos. I'm gonna take that bottom card. Something's telling me I should take it. I'll listen to it. Okay. Let me just reorganize. In that case, more work. Okie dokie. So, please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and clarify the King of Winter in the upright. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Leos. And you got the Fairy Godmother with Topsy-Turvets at the bottom of the deck. Hi. Well, fire is air's opposite element. Now, please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Libra. For my Leos, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week by clarifying the world card pointing towards the left. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share why the world is pointing towards the left. You got Zapuk with Gotcha at the bottom of the deck, as well as the Singer of the Chalice and Arvel Parrot. And He of the Fairy Sword. Okay. Now, please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share why the Ten of Summer is here in the upright. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Leos. And you got Iris of the Rainbow with Faf the Footer at the bottom of the deck. With the the Birth Mother at the behind that. Interesting. Okay. So please, angels and guides, and for the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share why the Nine of Autumn is followed by the Balance card. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share why the Nine of Autumn is followed by the Balance card. And you got Luathos the Wild with the Singer of Connection at the bottom of the deck, as well as the Undressing of a Salad behind that. Yep. Okay. Please, one moment. Okie dokie. Alright, so number 1, you have the King of Winter. Now, the King of Winter is a knowledgeable, experienced, fair-minded, and unemotional individual. Okay, it says get advice from someone professional and objective. Public speaking, unemotional relationships. Yes. So maybe you're dealing with an air sign, which is your opposite element, like I said at the beginning of the reading. Generally, now I don't know all of your placements in your chart, but if we just dealt with someone who is purely air and purely fire, it would, they would go well together, because air makes fire bigger, right? So does wood. But what I mean to say is that earth and water extinguish fire. So you and air go well together. Unless if it's a full-on gust of air, and then that will completely shut you down. But, I mean, in the right amount, air makes fire much more stronger. Yes, so it might be an interesting combination. And maybe they are like your complete opposite. And you're like, I can't stand them. And because of that, you can't stand them, but they are generally able to balance you out, so to speak, my Leos. So you gotta look at it differently. But as you can see, this old man, because I have yet to compare the kings, but I feel like this is the eldest king in the deck and the eldest looking king in the deck. So you might be talking to a grandpa, or you might be talking to an elderly man, or he just might be a little older than you or whatnot. But you might be talking to a professor. Who knows? I don't know your life. I'm just reading them cards. So next, you got the fairy godmother. Now, the fairy godmother, talks of gifts, talents, grace, helpful lessons. So maybe you are talking to this man because he is going to offer you a helpful lesson. Though, in order for you to take I feel like in order for you to fully learn from it, you must first change your viewpoint. Because, don't forget, I did say that this guy is an old man, an elderly man, right? And, oh no, excuse me, is an elderly man. So for you to be able to fully understand his perspective, you need to change your own viewpoint. Now, if you've noticed, this image is the exact same image on the back of every single card in this deck. And the reason why it's called Topsy-Turvets is because whatever angle you look at this card from, it's like the faces are changing a little, and the way you're looking at them might change your perception of them. I think that's what this card wants you to know. Yes. So these faces are upside down or sideways. I must have said something right. Now. Okay, next card. Okay, you have is the world pointing towards the left. Now, cards pointing towards the left to me mean that they're happening slowly or they happen in the past. Now, for those who this happened in the past, Aries also got a card pointing towards the left, and their card towards the left was also their second card. So, I mean, it's kind of interesting. But I digress. So, cards pointing towards the left mean to me that they're happening slowly or they happen in the past. Now, what happened was that if it happened in the past, it's a brilliant success. The freedom to go in any direction. I call this card my hummingbird card. I do. And it also says a journey that is now complete. You have completed a cycle. You have grown, you have matured. You are no longer able to be tied down to one spot. You can go anywhere you want, in any direction, which is great. Yes. Now, the cards clarifying that are the Pook, which talks of changing of a viewpoint. No, it says shape changer, good and bad and bad and good, paradox, resolution. Basically, you can change the way you view things to resolve something. Basically, goes back to topsy-turvets. Okay, next you have gotcha. And this card signifies sudden shock, unexpected events, rude awakening. Rude awakening. Yep. Then you got the Singer of the Chalice. Now, the Singer of the Chalice, alright, talks of trust, joy, patience, creativity, hope, miracles. Okay? Yeah. So, this is saying that if you trust and if you have patience, it will definitely bring you a miracle. Yeah, you see, for those for whom it hasn't happened yet, this is saying, just hold on, it's coming, it's about to overflow. You are going through a portal, you have been getting better, something is about to shift. Wait for it. I feel like Barney from How I Met Your Mother. Wait for it. Continues to sort. Wait for it. Continues to sort. Wait for it. So, while you wait for it, okay, I think the best possible way for you to bring this faster into your reality is that you speak it into reality. You ingrain it into your subconscious mind. And by doing so, okay, you will, by ingraining it in your subconscious mind, you will make it into reality, because your subconscious mind is your hardware, basically. So if you get it ingrained in that, you're done. You no longer have to think about making things happen. It is in your hardware, it's in your coding, you're good. Okay? You're good, is what I'm trying to say. Okay? Now, with that, the last card clarifying is the He of the Fairy Sword. Now, He of the Fairy Sword talks of active principle, spiritual will, justice, protection. So, what did I mention? You are good. Once it's in your subconscious coding, you're like 100% along your way to create whatever it is that you want. Now, this card talks of spiritual will. It is ingrained in you. You have to make it into a reality. Whatever is in your subconscious cannot just be in your subconscious. It has to become reality in your everyday life. Okay? So that is why you are being protected whilst waiting for this creation. Next, the realization of your subconscious mind, okay, is the 10 of Summer. Now, the 10 of Summer, okay, is an emotionally fulfilling life with family or friends, raising children wisely, people you can trust. So, this is how you will be over the moon with joy, happy, go lucky. You will be, like I said, over the moon with joy. You will be emotionally content. And the reason for that is because you have, number one, Iris of the Rainbow. And Iris of the Rainbow talks of hope, promise for the future. So you are literally just feeling so happy because you have hope for the future, and you have hope, and it's a promise. You're like, I am gonna get there, because you know what you want to create and you are getting there. It's a work in progress, yes, but it is a work in progress with an end goal, with a project at the end which you can see, feel, taste, and touch at the end, which well, not physically touch yet, but you can mentally touch it. You can feel it. It's so like ingrained in you that is now in your, that it no longer can be something that is just in your subconscious. It has to become a reality. Yes. Now, the next card is Faf the Footer, which is somewhat along the lines of what I said. Faf the Footer talks of being real, grounding, centering, and earthing. You are bringing it into 3D. It's not just 5D. You're taking it from the 5D. Once you put a new code in your subconscious mind, then your subconscious mind has to make it into reality, which means that it has to take it from the 5D to the 3D, which is what this talks about. You are earthing it, you are grounding it, you are centering it, you are making it into a reality, physical reality. Okay? Then you have the birth mother. Now the birth mother, okay, talks of creativity, nurturing, productivity, intimacy, and sheltering. Now, I'm gonna tell you something real, okay? For most people, until they can't see the physical manifestation of something, they won't believe that you're working on it, right? Because they need to see it to believe it. But in order, with this, with subconscious coding, okay, the way that it works is that you have to first believe it to see it. That is how it works. Yes. So, this card is telling you that you might have naysayers, people who tell you you're crazy. You're crazy. You're not doing anything in the lines of what you need to do to get to your objective yet. How do you expect yourself to get to where you want to get whilst doing not what you must do? How? Tell me how. Tell me how. There must be a reason. How do you do it? How do you get what you want out of this? So basically, all these naysayers, okay, if you aren't strong enough to deal with this BS, with their BS, because they don't believe you yet, okay, well, you just need to be sheltering, protective, and nurturing of yourself until that comes, because you don't need to see it to believe it. You know it. It is in your subconscious mind. You know it. You know it's going to happen. It is just a matter of time. And some people might get you thinking that it's not because they don't think you can do it, but that's their problem. Now, the next set of cards you have starts off with the Nine of Autumn. Okay, and the Nine of Autumn talks of reward yourself for all your hard work, being happily and successfully self-employed, cherishing your time alone. Now, this is the starting point for your manifestations. This is where you become complete within yourself. Because what do you want to attract? You want something complete, right? You don't just want any wishy-washy BS. You want something complete. And so you need to first become complete yourself and happy, completely happy with yourself as you are. And so whatever comes next is going to add to your completion. That is it. They won't take from it. They won't subtract from it, which is the same thing as take, but whatever. They will just add to it. And that's what you want, right? Well, I know that's what I want. If that's not what you want, it's perfectly fine. But then, what did I say? Someone that adds to it someone that adds to it. And that's when tempering, balance comes. This card is representative of the Temperance card, which is a Sagittarius card, okay? Now, Temperance talks of take everyone's input into consideration, merge viewpoints to create a better solution. Take your time. There's no need to rush. So you're good, you're fine. You're just marrying things together and seeing what works and what doesn't, because you know that whatever happens, you will be fine because you yourself, oh wow, are fine. That was a new sign. And so, yes, so you're getting a new, you might actually be getting a new sign letting you know that you are on the right path, that this tempering of stuff is going to help you better yourself, better your connections, better your mental state, better whatever it is that you want to better. Okay? And the cards clarifying that are Luathos the Wild, okay, which talks of, basically it talks of balance, which refers back to the Temperance card, or the Balance card. Balance. In any case. Then you have the Singer of Connection, which talks of spiritual connection, karma, balance, empathy. This refers back to Temperance again, which is merge viewpoints to create a better solution, in my opinion. Now, the last card is the Undressing of a Salad. Now, the Undressing of a Salad refers to the Nine of Autumn. Alright, now the Nine of Autumn talks of being successfully self-employed. So you are being rewarded for your hard work, basically, and people don't see your hard work. So they're kind of, because your hard work is mainly on the 5D, it's mainly like your intentions, your way of thinking and all those things. Because of that, people believe that you're impossible, improbable, impractical. They don't know how you're doing it. They're like, what? How did you do it? You know? So this card is saying balance. This card, the Undressing of a Salad. Okay, first of all, look at all these people on this card. These people are brown. Okay, I'm not actually talking about people. They're like nymphs and stuff. So they are brown, but you see their whole life, they see nothing but brown. And so when they see blue, they're like, whoa, what was that? It was blue. Is that even possible? Oh my God. And so to them, okay, to these people, this guy is improbable, impractical. How can you be blue in an array of brown? How? Right? But you in this case, the blue one, are showing all these people that you can do whatever you want. Well, not whatever you want, but you can create whatever you want. You are not like them. You do not operate under the same circumstances as they do. And so why even bother trying to make them, well, I mean, there are reasons, but why try to explain to them who are like who are set in their ways? Actually trying to change their mind might even be harmful for you and your mindset. So you can try. It's going to take some time. Is all I'm saying. Now, my gorgeous Leos, that is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this and if you would like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of the studio and my price. Now, with that being said, like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell to be notified when I post new stuff, as well as leaving me a comment, because I adore comments. I read them all. I might not answer all of them, but I absolutely read them all, okay? And with that being said, my gorgeous Leos, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I will see you next time, okay? Bye!